Um, Student of class 10, I hope everybody is doing well at home, and I hope that you're all busy with your daily schedules regarding the chapters and the videos that you are seeing in WASM. So today we are going to start with civics, that is the first chapter, power sharing. Clear? Now in this power sharing, we are going to learn about the two of the countries, that is the Belgium as well as Sri Lanka. Clear? Now in this chapter, here first of all we are going to learn about Belgium. Now Belgium regarding the power sharing, and at the end you are going to understand what is the differences of power sharing in both of the countries. So let's start with Belgium. Belgium is a very small country in Europe. Okay, it has the borders with the France, Netherlands, Germany and Luxembourg, and it has a population of a little over 1 crore. Clear? Now, the Belgium, it has an ethnic composition. Ethnic composition of a small country is very complex. Here you can find it out. 59% they live in the Flemish region and they speak Dutch languages. Another 40% they live in the Wallonia region and they speak French. Clear? And the remaining of 1% of the Belgians, they speak German. Now, in the capital city, Brussels. So Brussels is the capital of Belgium. Here you can find it out. 80% people they speak French, while 20% they speak the Dutch speaking. So try to understand that in a small country like Belgium, out of it 59% they are speaking the Dutch language, they live in the Flemish region, and 40% they live in the Wallonia region, then speaking a French language. Now let us move towards the capital, that is the Brussels. Brussels, here what you are going to see, Brussels, that means 80% in the capital they are speaking French, while 20% they are speaking the Dutch. So what is the differences here? Whole country, the majority is of the Dutch speaking, but in Brussels, but only in the capital, you will find it of the French as a majorityism. Clear? Now minority, those were the minority French speaking people community, they are very rich and they are very powerful, and this was resented means what? They did not liked. By whom? By the Dutch speaking, who got the benefit of the economic development as well as the educations later on. Clear? Now after this, what happened? If you see the differences here, you will see that this led to a tension between the Dutch speaking as well as the French speaking communities during the 1950s and the 1960s. Clear? Now tension between the two communities were very much acute. Acute means what? Active in Brussels. Why? Because Brussels presented a special problem. What special problem? You can find it out that the French, those who were minority in the Belgium, in capital they are the majority, and the Dutch speaking, they are the whole country, they have the majority, but they are minority in the capital. Clear? Please try to understand, go through it. Next one, let us compare this situation to the next country, that is Sri Lanka. And you all know that Sri Lanka is an island country, island nation. So it has approximately 2 crore people population, about the same as Haryana, and Sri Lanka has a diverse population. Diverse means what? Many different kinds of. Now here in Sri Lanka, major social groups are here. Sinhala speakers 74%, Tamil speakers 18%. Among Tamil, there are the two subgroups. Tamil natives of the country, they are known as the Sri Lankan Tamils, as well as the rest, where they came from. These Indian Tamils, their forefathers, their ancestors, they came from India as the plantation workers during the British time, and they stayed there. They started to stay in Sri Lanka, so that they are known as the Indian Tamils. And as you know that Sri Lankan Tamils are concentrated in the north and the east of the country, and you all know that the Sri Lankans mostly they speaks majority language is Sinhala, and this Sinhala speaking people, they are the Buddhist. They worship Lord Buddha, while the most of the Tamils, they are either the Hindus or the Muslim, and about the 7% they are Christians. Both are Tamil as well as a Sinhala. Clear? So just imagine what could have happened in situation like this. In Belgium, Dutch community, they take the advantages of the majority and force its will on the French and the German speaking population. So what happened? If there's a differences, there will be a conflict is going to create between the two communities. So this led to a very messy kind of a partitions between the two countries. So both the side would claim the control of the Brussels. Now in Sri Lanka, what you can say, Sinhala. Sinhala community enjoyed a majority group, and they impose all their will, their rights on the entire country. Now just imagine, just try to differentiate the majoritarism between the two countries, that is the Belgium as well as the Sri Lanka. Clear? So this much I am going to tell you right now, because it is very not hard, but it is a confusing type of this chapter, but you will be able to understand. Clear? So I am not in a hurry to tell you everything about it right now, but part by part I am going to make you understand. So please go through this Belgium and Sri Lanka, and if you have any doubt regarding, again I am telling you, if you have any doubt regarding, please tell me. Clear, children? Okay, stay safe. Thank you. So next time, in next video, we are going for the majoritism in Sri Lanka, then the accommodation in Belgium. Accommodation in Belgium, we are going to learn about the 4 elements of the Belgian model. Clear? Thank you.